Hello Aquarius, welcome to your full moon in Virgo reading with me, Mary. I am going to start with Shadowscape Tarot. I often lean toward this one for the full moon. I've already Palo Santo'd and pre-shuffled, and I'm going to let the cards just fly at random. So this is an intuitive reading, just a general reading. Okay, there's a lot of really similar energies that have been coming through from one sign to the next. All of these so far. So the Judgment, Four of Wands. What's on the bottom here? Tower. Yep. There's a lot of change coming forward for everybody. New beginnings, it looks like. Some decisions to be made. Clarity, hard work. Wow. I'll figure these out in just a second, but before I get too involved with these, I'm going to ask for overall theme for this reading from the Energy Oracle. Spirit, can I get an overall theme card for Aquarius? Full Moon and Virgo reading, please. What is the overall theme or tone of the Aquarius reading, Full Moon in Virgo reading? What is the overall theme? Okay, well, two of them came out. We got envy in the 6th chakra, which is the third eye. So intuition. At the bottom of the deck, you have a tower moment here. And below that, the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, so some childlike energy, 4 of Cups, Hanged Man. So I'll stop here. Change of, well, I'll go back to one more, Justice. So Justice is a karma card. You know, what you reap, you shall sow, etc. What was the direction here? Oh, the Hanged Man, changing your perspective. It's also about surrender, not giving up type of surrender, but surrender, the need to control how things are done, or the need to control the outcome, because maybe Spirit has something else in mind. So control, giving up the, handing over the reins, and still knowing the direction you're going or whatever. 4 of Cups, this is a call. This can be one of two ways. It's about introspection. So either you're spending too much time thinking about yourself, or it's a call to become introspective, depending on what else is going on. And I'm seeing, because of this, I think it's probably a call to kind of find your quiet, still voice, because this is about intuition. So I'm guessing that this is about finding your intuition. 6 of Cups. This is a childlike quality, an innocence. It's kind of just enjoying where you are at that moment. It's a lovely quality for all of us to embrace. Just liking where you are, being in the moment, appreciating it. The 6 of Pentacles. This guy he's not paying attention. He's quite comfortable physically in the material world, quite comfortable, although he's not paying attention to his creature comfort. So by not paying attention, and I keep using the garden analogy, if his garden is full and it's ripe and he's enjoying the fruits of his labors and everything, that's great. However, he still needs to till the soil to plant the seeds for next year's crop, and he still needs to weed and water the current crop, or it'll all shrivel up and go away. So that's this message. So pay attention, be mindful of the things you currently have. Tower is simply a sudden change. Could be dramatic, might not be. Tower has kind of a bad reputation because it's destruction. And yes, it is destruction, but it's destruction in a way that makes room for something new to happen. So, you know, like they can do the controlled forest fires for new growth. And that's probably not a tower because it's not sudden, but it's the same effect. You clear something away so that something else can come forward. Looks like you've got a couple things suggesting of a new beginning. Ace of Wands, this is creative energy, the energy of action. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It's just my cat. Not getting into trouble. I thought she might be. She's new. I have to keep an eye on her still. So the Ace of Wands, this is the beginning of something. So it's the wand is grounded. So it's a pretty good idea, it looks like. With the enlightenment happening up here, looks like it has great potential. The Four of Wands is whatever you've been working on. You've gotten to a point where you've seen some sort of success, and this is just taking a moment to appreciate and celebrate how far you've come. It's not a call to stop what you're doing. It's not a call to go on vacation. It is a call to, raise a glass, cheers, toast the moment, and enjoy. Five of Wands. Let's just stick with Wands for the moment, I guess. The Five is about conflict. You can see there's a lot of busyness, conflict and chaos, but I don't get the sense that it is a conflict of mass proportion, just like I don't feel that the Tower is mass destruction. I feel like this is the kind of conflict that urges you to respond. So, this is the kind that charges you. It gives you energy. It boosts your adrenaline so that you can react in a way that's going to correct the conflict or tame it. But it's an energizing card. Seven of Pentacles. This is, you've got all these beautiful ripe fruits. And you need to just pick. Which one am I going to pick? Am I going to pick them all? Should I leave them for another day? What am I going to do? Am I going to make a pie? I mean, it's about having a lot of choices, making a choice about this right now. Because Pentacles is the material manifestation. It's to do with earthly things, wealth, money, homes, and earth stuff like gardens, and they often use that for the analogies and the symbolism. So she has all these beautiful ripe fruits, and she's just wondering, how many. She's got a little decision to make. How many should she pick, and should she leave some, and what does she need to do with them? It's, again, not of a mass proportion. Judgment is basically a clean, fresh start. And it's also sort of reflective of karma. It's not a direct karma card like Justice, but it does. If we're wiping things away, then you want to be mindful of the kind of things that you put into motion so that your actions and deeds have good and beneficial consequences or effects. So that's sort of it's a hearkening to do things in a benevolent way. Queen of Swords. This smarty person has it's air sign, which is the mental body. She is really, really smart. She's clever. She's fair. She's also emotionally really healthy. She has clear boundaries. And she's she's a really great guide. So any of those things, like for instance with this Five of Wands, this crazy making stuff that is some sort of a conflict, with her energy you can sort of make sense of it and find a healthy response to this situation that will be beneficial for everyone. So that's kind of what her energy is all about. And then we have the Eight of Wands. This is really a great worker card. Fabulous work ethic, stamina, and knowing this person steps into the job knowing that it is for the long haul. It's not a quick, easy project. It's a long journey. They're well prepared, and they're undertaking it with great joy. And so it's, whatever it is pleasant. The journey is pleasant. It is long. There might be work involved, but it doesn't feel heavy and arduous. And you can see they're just like, they're perfectly happy, but it's a long road, and they're well aware of the length of the road. So what I'm going to do is read for you the Envy card, because I'm not quite sure what this is about in this, unless this is stemming out of something. Here, sorry about the glare. So it's the lack or dissatisfaction. So, and maybe that's what spurned, maybe the lack or dissatisfaction is what is creating the cause of a sudden change. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. Yeah, she's a wannabe. Even though she's got enough, she wants to have more. This card upright is telling you to let go of jealousy and not acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. Notice that all you have and thank the universe for it. This card is near the appreciation card in your spread, or if it is, and I don't see the appreciation card here. The message is doubly important. So now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack and one of value. With this shift, all things change. So maybe that's it. Maybe this is asking for the sudden change. Also going to look at the 6th chakra here with Archangel Metatron. Okay, the affirmation, just because that's what I opened up to, the affirmation for this card is, my 6th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My personal vision guides me and my thoughts are peaceful and clear. And then I will read you what it says about Metatron. Yeah, he's clarity of thought, personal vision. So clarity of thought and personal vision is also this Queen of Swords. So there's I think this is, I think you're being called to clarify some stuff. So there's this very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations into your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought processes and expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, which is, again, the Tower card. Sorry, I lost my spot. Oh, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision, what you want your life to look like in years ahead. Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. Okay, so I'm kind of curious still, because this talks about long journey, this talks about sudden change, this is a new idea. I feel like this Tower card, like this sudden change is creating a new idea. And maybe the choice you have to make is whether or not you want to stay in that energy and start fresh, new, clean slate. Let go of the old resentments and the jealousies. Four of Wands could be, yay, I did it. Yeah, I'm not quite clear yet on what this is all about. This one's throwing me off. This envy card is kind of throwing me off a little bit because it doesn't feel like the rest of us. The rest of this is about, it looks like if we take this away, we have intuition, clear thinking, you're making something new is happening. And it could be, I don't know where this conflict is. I feel like this newness that you're doing is maybe a result of the Tower moment and the conflict. So maybe you say, forget about it. I'm making the decision to leave these fruits, start something new. And in this weird chaotic thing, you leave that, you start fresh. You embrace this energy of, I know it's going to take forever, but it's going to be so worth it, and I'm going to really love the journey. I feel like it's more about that, because you've got your clear thinking here and here, a fresh, clean start, and the opportunity to appreciate the moment when you had little successes. Like, celebrate along the way. And those are pauses. Yay, I did it. So maybe it's yay, I made the decision not to be this envious, jealous person. I don't know. I'm Aquarius, that's not usually you. I've never seen the Aquarius be the jealous or envious type. They're usually kind of off in their heads, and if things around them aren't good, they go in their head even more, and they make up their own little story to live in. They're very self-sufficient that way. Creative thinkers. So Aquarius, what is going on for this full moon in Virgo for you? Asking Spirit for a little clarification. Can I get some clarification for Aquarius, please, for their full moon reading, full moon and Virgo reading for Aquarius? Looking for a little clarification. And only two. All right. So we've got Ace of Pentacles again. There's a beginning of something. And the Fool, also a beginning. So maybe this is the reason for something. Maybe you just got mad at yourself. I don't know. Or maybe this envy or jealousy or something showed you that if so-and-so could do it, so can you. Maybe it gave you the motivation to start whatever this journey is that you're on. And the Four of Swords. So she's taking a break. Fours are often about pausing. Like here, you've got the Four of Wands. This is taking a moment to pause, to celebrate. This is a nap, literally. Take a moment, take a time out. And it might be figuring out what you want. And we had that, I think the 4 back here of cups, right? And that's about introspection. So 4 is resting, pausing, taking a breather. The Fool energy is take the leap, but know that you're divinely guided in doing so. And the Ace of Pentacles, whatever this idea is that's begun, has already started to grow roots. So this is something you could pretty much bank on. And here's Pentacles, it's the coin. So literally bank on it. So it's, this is all looking very forward. Like, yes, the permission, encouragement to move forward with whatever this new thought you had, whatever. I feel like the Tower and the Envy are together. I feel like that is the thing that created this moment that maybe you just got kind of pissed off and decided that I'm going to make a better life, and so you grab it. You make the decision to notice the beautiful things around you. All right. Well, I'm going to ask for wisdom of the Oracle for a card as well. Yeah, I wish I knew what this was. If it was, I get the sense it's maybe not business. It's maybe it's not a relationship. I don't feel like it's a relationship. I don't feel like it's your home. I feel like it's your actual life. The things that you enjoy doing, the things that you want to do, that you want to be good at, that you know, I don't know, maybe you're a writer or a photographer or something like that, and you've doubted your talents and skills for a long time, and someone who you think is a hack is starting to make money at it. And so you become envious and jealous of it. And maybe that's the conflict that urges you on to just, you know, grab your bootstraps, pull them up, and start taking charge. That's the energy I get with this. I don't know what the story is. That's up to you. But to be fair is karma. Again, it's the law of attraction. It's what you put attention to is where the energy will go. To be fair. Interesting, you guys. Yeah, I feel like this is something, I feel like this is in this, I think that this is the conflict. This is or was whatever jealous feeling you have or had, I feel like is this conflict. And like I said, this conflict is the kind of conflict that is not insurmountable. It is the sort of conflict that motivates you to change directions, to take control of your own stuff, to improve whatever the circumstance is. And I feel like this is it. I feel like the jealousy was about something that of course you should be able to have, and of course you can do something better than the people that have it. And I think that this energy is shifting so that you can take control of it. Yeah, because you have lots of new beginnings here, right? And you also have moments of rest. So moments of rest, there's one back in here. So take the time to appreciate the steps you've taken, because that's important. Sometimes we don't pat ourselves on the back enough because we're so busy denying our growth, because we're never as far as we think we should be. So we never give ourselves the kudos that we should. Go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back. Even making the decision to start something new is worth celebrating. You probably needed a nap in order to do it. Oh, the Hierophant is below that. This is the spiritual card. So this is, again, what helps you get to that mental clarity, is spending some time by yourself, with yourself, alone with your thoughts, and clearing your thoughts out so that the new ones that can come forth. The world, this is like everything is at your fingertips. The world is growth and expansion and bliss. Lovely. And another 4. So another 4 of Cups. This one, she's a little pouty on this one, but that's okay. It's all moments of rest. So well, this is big that you're doing. So don't forget to take these breaks here and there. But look at all these beginnings. Fresh start, new idea, taking the leap, already beginning to root. Wow, this turned into a good reading, you guys. I was a little scared for you at first. And this because you've taken the time, and look at these violet colors. That's all the colors of the intuitive, the 6th chakra. Third eye colors is violet. So this is beautiful. And below, I wanted to point out too that just below this blue is working up into this violet. Blue is color of throat chakra, and usually it's just speaking the truth. So this intuition that you're having is the truth. Believe yourself. Yeah, this Queen of Swords, she's the clear thinker, healthy boundaries. So you can embrace her energy, and that will get you past whatever this jealousy thing was. But the jealousy thing feels like that's the thing that motivated you to get off of your butt and do the thing that you've been wanting to do, and giving you the courage. 8 of Wands. It's a long haul. So this feels like it's a long... This is the thing you wanted. So it's not going to be a quick, easy, but that's okay because you like the work. So it doesn't... You don't have a real end game. You like the journey. So this turned out to be a really great reading for you guys. So Aquarius, I'm very happy for you. Good luck with that. Just, again, that whole jealousy, envy thing, and that's not really Aquarian anyway, so that's got to feel really uncomfortable for you, doesn't it? So shed it. Get rid of it. And then embrace the anger or whatever, motivation. Use that for motivation to propel you into this other mode of your existence. Ask for one more quick, see what goddess wants to come forward here for you. Is there a goddess that wants to advise or accompany Aquarius on this journey? Also, I see this as you guys being kind of solo in this. I don't see a lot of groups of people. Which again, why I think it's like something like writing or photography or something. I don't feel like you have you're not a joiner. This is something that you're doing on your own. Spirit, can we have a goddess card, please? There we go. And that's not, it's not lonely. It's just the thing that you're doing doesn't require other people. Flow and co-creation. So yeah, co-creation, that's you in spirit, or your sixth sense, or your 6th chakra. And spirit and flow. Just roll with it once it starts. Once you start to do this intuition thing, once you start to allow it to guide you, and when you start paying attention to it, things start opening up. This law of attraction thing starts opening up. So with the intuition, you start feeling pretty good. You start kind of getting a sense of really lovely possibilities that might be opening up to you. And it's the sort of energy, and I've said this example a number of times, like when you're driving around looking for a place to park, and you just are kind of in a really good place, right? Even though everyone else is angry and they frustrated and they can't find a spot, you turn the corner, someone leaves, and you grab the spot. Because boom, it's just synchronicity like that. That's the kind of stuff that starts opening up for you, and that's because you're doing co-creation, and that's when this flow starts to happen. So I see that. I think that this energy, that this envy card was the kickoff, and I see that as the conflict. So it took me a minute to figure that one out. But I feel like that's what it is. So I think you're doing great, Aquarius. Good luck on this journey, on whatever this thing is that you want to work into, this new beginning for you. And do remember to take some breaks along the way. I know you are prepared. This card does suggest that you are strong enough, smart enough, talented enough, well equipped for the long journey. You're fine. But don't forget to take care of yourself just the same. Take these little moments to reward yourself and take a little break when you need it. So thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button and smash that subscribe. And I do these every couple of weeks. I've been doing, I'm still a brand new channel. I think I've only done, maybe a month or two of things. I'm doing new moon and full moon readings because that's when I've always done them for myself and people that are close to me. And so now I'm including you in that too. And yeah, feedback is good because that helps me decide what to do, whatever I can bring to you. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great full moon. And the timing of this, it's not like it starts right now and it's done in 2 weeks. This is, like I said, long haul. And I don't know where this energy is with the envy thing. You could still be in it or you could be past it. I don't get a strong sense of when it begins, but it doesn't end anytime soon because this is the guy. You become this person. You become the person who's just doing the work you love and loving the work you do. Can't get much better than that. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.